Hey guys, I was asked to share about a time where gratitude has really helped me get through something tough, or um, a time where that my sense of what gratitude is, or Thanksgiving might be different than it was before. Um, I know some people know our story about the car accident I was in, and long story short, I was very, very hurt in a car accident and spent 5 months in the hospital. And I was actually in three different hospitals. And this was during COVID. So for 5 months, I only got to see my kids three times. And that was hard because my accident was in October, so I didn't get to see them. Um, yeah, I spent Christmas away from them, which was really hard. And just different milestones that you take for granted as a mom. And I remember when I got to the rehab part of it, where I was doing intense physical and occupational therapy, and my recreational therapist would come by, and every day I would just mourn almost and grieve for the things that I couldn't do. I was so upset by the little things that I could no longer do that were everyday life things, like putting on a shirt or brushing my teeth or brushing my hair. I couldn't do them. And I was so focused on everything I'd missed and everything that had been taken from me, and the things that I couldn't do, the things that I was saying I would never do. Um, and one day she brought in this huge Post-it note, and um, I love a Post-it note. I think the world could be managed better if everybody just used them. And I'd never seen one so big. And she put it on the door to the bathroom in my hospital room. And she made it my Post-it of gratitude. And I still have it in my closet. And every day she would come by and we would add to that list what I had done. And it could be something as small as one day I could use my left hand to feed myself. Um, One day it was that I walked so many feet in the parallel bars, and then later on it was, walking in the vector unit, and it was listing out these things that it shifted my perception and my motivation. I went from being so upset and discouraged to finding a heart of gratitude again, being grateful for even the small things that I could do that I couldn't do the day before. It was a huge, just pivotal moment in our journey throughout the hospital stay, where God used something as simple as a Post-it and a list to remind me to be grateful in all situations. And I think that as believers, it's easy for us to say that we'll be grateful in any situation and that we are grateful. But have we really taken into account what being grateful means? It's easy for us to say we're grateful for the big things. We're grateful for our husbands, our kids. We're grateful for our homes, our jobs, God's provision, and things like that. But we've had to learn, and God has showed us through our journey, that we need to be mindful and grateful to Him for even the small details. Grateful for the things that are hard, even. Like every morning, whenever I, wake up, God, I'm just grateful for the breath I have in my lungs. I'm grateful that my eyes opened this morning. And if I start each day being grateful, it sets my heart in a different mood. It starts my day off from a perspective of giving Him the glory first and honoring Him for all He's given us, rather than jumping right into the routine of the busy. Probably one of the hardest things that I've ever had to find a way to be grateful for would probably be grateful for the hard moments. As much as our journey has changed our lives and has been difficult, I have come to a place where I can thank God for our journey. Um, and I can thank Him for bringing us through it, but I can also thank Him for being in the hard moments with us and getting us through them, but also thank Him for allowing me the honor of living out His word and sharing that with others. Um, I think most people, anyways, that if you talk to that have been through big life changing events, it does change your perspective a lot. You cherish things more. The smaller details of life become bigger than they were. And for me, like I'm still in touch with my recreational therapist from rehab, and I tell her all the time that post, it really changed my journey. Um, it's like from that moment on, I could focus on kind of having a grateful heart and giving thanks in all things rather than focus on the negative and be discouraged. So I hope that just that little story um, encourages you to be mindful and thankful for even the small things, um, because He's there in even the smallest of details, and He loves us and wants nothing more than for us to go and share His love with others. So I hate that I couldn't be there tonight with all y'all, but I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.